This new premium is tier 5, and honestly I'm not really that particularly enthusiastic about it.
Haven't been really enthusiastic about the game ever since the update.
Well, let's hope we can get enough review material for the BVP on day 1. Just be done with it. Just like, yep, this is done.
Well, one can hope.
Oh, and once again, Armored Warfare is in 1200 by whatever it was before. So basically, every time I log into the game, I have to reset my resolution. Fantastic.
So it keeps defaulting to 720.
Yep.
Hi, Shadow.
Hi, Shadow.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty okay.
Right,
And I
16
got
by
wrapped up
900.
in Crusader Kings 3.
Yeah, basically, the game even says that it's on 1600 by 900. It isn't. Guess it's to be me then? Fair enough, I guess I'm the only one that's sane enough to... the Battle Path has 2 days left, so... I don't even know what's the point of me going up this place anyway. I mean, the only thing that I really want is the avatar. There's no base skins or anything. Right. Where is it? BVP. So this is a new premium. It's basically some... I think it's a BMP one actually.
It's a reworked BMP-1 chassis with a autocannon and 8 GMs.
Basically, its upgrade system goes, you get either a turret with a pair of missiles, a twin 30mm, or a quintuple... No, it's not even quintuple. Sextuple AGGM launcher. And then you have the option between an increased rate of fire, more view range, which is basically bloody pointless, or a missile with 430 pen. Or you get an improved stabilizer with an accuracy increase of 10%, or you get an improved control unit. I'm going to go for the standard turret, improved control unit, and of course, better missiles. For some reason, I think having more pen is probably going to be a good idea. Did I paint this? Okay, I've got my retrofits unlocked and everything, so let's see. Put the microphone a bit closer. Need to get into a comfortable position as well. That's actually been an issue with me recently. I haven't really been able to be comfortable while streaming, so it fucks up the gameplay. It's making this into a hostile workplace. Yeah.
Go on strike.
I'm gonna go on strike against myself. How long do you reckon that will last until I get bored of things?
I imagine a whole 5 minutes.
There really isn't much hope for my attention span, is there?
Well, do any of us actually have a real attention span that's longer than 5 minutes?
No.
Nope.
On that note,
Nope.
hi Hetty.
Hi, Hetty.
Hi, Hetty.
I think I'm gonna put pretzels on this. So basically, due to the fact that I'm actually, what country is this thing from anyway?
I think
BVP. Yeah, it's probably Czechoslovakia. Oh no, it's
Poland.
it's a Yugoslavia. Okay, do we have a Wait, Yugoslavia no longer exists, so therefore I can put the EU
Obsolete
banner
country's flag.
and the...
If you really want to piss them off, Kosovo flag.
Oh. No, if you
If
want to
that's
piss
in the
it,
game.
if you want to piss them off, put an American flag on there.
Hi Dreamer, how you doing?
No, they need
Um,
the NATO flag.
Basically, Cyberpunk 2077's high and above are meant for RTX cards. 1080s and above may be able to push it there, but they'll be running on bad performance. This is coming from obviously my
Honestly,
Polish friends.
they
Those recommended
won't.
specs are for minimum. This is coming from some outdated knowledge, and I mean about a month or two, but that's the most of what I know without asking right now, which I could do, but I'm too fucking lazy.
Just the fact that the
Unless-
minimum system on that minimum spec on that game calls for a fucking 780. I'm just like, how? How is it that low? Even on minimum.
Honestly, I think there's a discrepancy here between RTX on and RTX off.
So
These are going to be the requirements if you're not running RTX on.
So, in 3 minutes in a certain country, Nvidia fucked up with 380. A shop got 300 orders in before their site absolutely busted, and then they said we'll be unable to ship all of them by the end of the year, and it's a major gaming shop.
Well, yeah, because worldwide there was only like really been around 50,000 units produced.
I was going to say, worldwide, everybody sold out in like half an hour.
Yeah.
Not even. The US was out in minutes. And they got the
And that's-
largest allocation.
And that's if you could keep your shop front open long enough for it to actually sell.
Mine.
This has been the definition of a paper launch.
Mhm.
The card's out, but nobody got one.
Hi JJ, how are you? As far as I'm concerned, Runner asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I said a 380, so this is all her fault if I don't get one for Christmas. So this is out of my hands.
Unless Samsung gets their act together and their production ramps
She's either
up,
getting me a
I
380 or
doubt
she's not getting a
orders will
birthday
be
blowjob.
fulfilled by then. I'm pretty sure she'll probably get the equivalent AMD card because they're probably going to be actually in store.
Fair. So, once again, I went onto a Skyrim group and I posted some Skyrim artwork I found on Pinterest. It's quite nice, actually. It wasn't lewd, but within 5 minutes, I got a couple of message requests from people asking,
Do you do nude stuff?
"Yeah,
Nudes?
do you have the sauce? Do you have any porn?" I'm asking for a friend. I'm research purposes. So I was like, fine, whatever. So my inbox on Facebook is full to the point of which I've had to start moving people into the hidden folder because I can't fucking and I also have and I also have a copy paste response to everything now. Literally.
Think of something just to hide people in.
Well, yes, but one of my copy paste responses is I have it saved to the clipboard on my phone. Hi there. I currently have 5 not safe for work characters in Skyrim: Serana, Ayala, Janessa, Mjal, and my own custom player character. If you could let me know which or all of them you want, that'd be great. Smiley face. The NPCs are from mods with new bodies, models, and everything else imported then smashed together. My own character is of my own creation as a custom variant of the XP32 skeleton and the CBE body. Mods used. I have about 4.
Giant...
I have 4 goddamn responses to people. Like I spent 4 hours today just. It was. I mean.
So does anybody actually play Skyrim anymore, or do they just post the characters they create?
I play Skyrim. The thing is, I've worked on my Skyrim enough that it's not that I basically play it like non-lewd. Like it just doesn't do anything for me because I've been fucking staring at making and sculpting the characters well enough that they're nice for other people that it's basically just completely killed the interest in me. Same with my character. She's a an amazing 4K muscle girl, but I'm like, this is aesthetically pleasing, but this does nothing for me. And people are like, do you factor your characters? And I'm like, no, but you do. I'll post her to see how well it's going.
How well the simping's going.
There you go. Look at hashtag vanilla porn. I have to admit, I may have outdone myself with the body. So, for what I know, I have about 485 meters of view range while stopped, 415 while moving, and I'm using Erin because, I mean, if you're not using Erin and you have her, you're making a terrible fucking mistake when it comes to playing anything other than MBT. And there's even a couple of MBTs in the game you can use Erin with. When the Object 490 first came out, its camo value while stationary with Erin was high enough to make it into a fucking sniper. A stealth sniper!
Because of course, it's the Dark Wedge of Doom.
I mean, it is actually fairly low to the ground, so it makes some sense. The problem is that like once you started moving, for some reason you lost all camo. Maybe because it's such a it's such a long fucking target that not even a blind person could, you know, not notice the giant Soviet-sized log moving at them at a terrifyingly high speed. Also, this thing only has Yakut Russian missiles. Like, Yakut is what, first or second generation missiles or something? And even then they're 200 meters per second. They're still faster than the Fox's missiles. However, they do seem to have some pretty big dispersion. Also, I need to be on the ball today. Like, I'm too busy talking, I'm not actually noticing what's going around. My ability to multitask is not working as well as advertised today. Shut up, Hetty.
Well, you've not given me a chance to slate the game yet, so I'm going to slate you instead.
Are we fucking heckling me now?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for this bagel panzer to move up. I want to shoot him in the ass. Come on, bagel, move up. Also, this I don't think this gets infantry.
Identify.
Oh, there's a BMD. Oh dear. Hold up. Oh, there's the fucking bagel. Really? Really? Of course he's over there. Ugh. Fine, I'll go shoot the bimp. Get over here, you fucking simpmobile. I don't even know if I'll be able to win a fight with that. I don't fucking know. Where is he? I don't fucking have a clue where this guy is. Run away, run away. Oh, there he is. Hold up. Meow. Really? Oh, I hit him. Wow, holy shit.
The APGM entered service in 1963.
That is...
Oh god! Even the swing fires a more modern missile.
I died. Nothing happened. That was definitely not my fault. Please avert your eyes. Anyway, now on to things that are actually fun. Hopefully that game will last long enough for me to be able to actually play something else. I have not played... Actually, interesting proposition. What is the lower plate armor for T80U? 378 millimeters. Okay. That doesn't seem so bad. I wonder what the Type 10s is. Type 10 is 750. What? Okay. So it has a 40% chance to pen itself in the mid plate, and a 72% chance to pen itself in the lower plate. Okay.
It
K1?
is a second generation ATGM.
The K1's armor is even smaller now. Basically speaking, its beak has been buffed, so you can't unbeak it like a goose or something. Its load plate is 487. Is it still vulnerable to the Merkava 2D though? Okay, a Merkava 2D can pen it, but the Merkava 2D's missiles can no longer pen it, which is kind of sad. Because previously the Merkava 2D's 105mm APDS wouldn't be able to pen a K1A1, but its Elahat missiles could make short work of it, to the point of which you wanted a 495 minutes of view range. Really? Okay, it looks like the K1A1 actually lost all of its view range. Oh boy, it's lost like 100 meters. Alright.
Yay, so it can't quite see every corner of the map.
Well, 495 meters of view range is like nice and all, but that's not great anymore. Compared to my, let's say, Warrior. Warrior can see 490, VBL can see 510. But the big thing about the K1A1 is that it had enough brute force view range to overcome its lack of camo compared to other spotters. Now it just has meh camo. Best it has. So the K1A1 now just has 25 meters more than the average MBT. That is not enough to make me take a spotter build over it. I mean, I can try, but it's not going to work out since one only gives me 32. Is it the same for anyone else though? What about Cortez? This one's 480. I see. So with Jesus fucking Christ.
No, it's Panzer.
Yeah. So the K1A1 is no longer the Eye of Sauron. Rip to anyone other than me who actually saw the potential of that build and just ruined everybody else's games by going, hey, hey, hey,
I can
hey,
see you.
hey, hey, hey.
Also, I completely agree. There's no need for Jesus. I'm here.
Okay, Boomer.
No, that level of heresy got you a bit.
Alright, well, it's time to just be a normal MBT then. Yay. I think I might as well just put on 420
Actually,
meters of view range. What's it compared to an Abrams? 495. Alright. Actually, no, now I think about it, if all the MBTs have had a view range...
Oh no.
Okay, calm down. Calm down.
Can I stealth fire over MBTs? Yes! Yes.
You're just getting horny.
I mean, you can stealth fire.
My snake is solid.
You got
Snake?
too.
Snake?
Snake! I think given the fact that everybody seems to have either basically just literally just noped out of AW, so right now I'm not even sure if I even want to be in the platoon right now. Besides, I'm getting instant games, which is what I need to be able to beat the shit out of other people online to make up for my lack of social graces and overall lack of muscle in real life. I've become a true gamer in this regard.
By the way, Hedy, thanks for tagging me in that. Now it gives me a few more movies for my list.
Some of the stuff in that was just absolutely fucking glorious. And that last one where they're like, shit, that's actually better FX than most Hollywood films.
I mean, just look at what I said there. I'm literally like, Americans are basically overpaid. You want effects on a budget, go to Russia.
Heck, you want effects, go to Russia. That last scene was nuts.
I have no idea what you're on about.
Yeah, but that's because you're a filthy British peasant.
I'm Irish.
So
Fucking discount Serbian.
You're about as Irish as I'm trying to think now.
You're a discount Ukrainian.
At least he's not a discount Russian.
Bitch, please, I'm a discount Russian if you want to go down that road.
Well,
Jesus
You're
Christ.
about it.
Discount Ukrainian and discount Russian. The hell?
who are
Serbian.
discounts of
Ah,
just
Serbia.
the Mongols,
Yeah,
who are
so-
actually successful at
Look.
building an empire.
Sophie, you're about as Irish as a potato, which means not at all, because you can't find any.
Oh!
And you play like a potato.
I feel like cake coming.
I would only kick him if those accusations were true.
Oh. Oh, that's a weak defense. That's weak. Come on, bring on.
It's as
bring
weak
on
as
the
your
crowd.
arguments.
She can neither confirm nor deny your accusations.
Well, actually, I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you on one thing. It's too bad I couldn't tag you. I don't know if you're on if you're a server, if you're in the not safe for work.
I'm
channel.
not allowed in porn
Jeez.
or rock.
She's not allowed in porn.
My
She's
porn is
certainly
too
not
powerful
allowed
for
in
them.
Orc.
No, I know
Wait,
work.
isn't
No,
that 6-month ban already over?
Oh no, she's on the server.
yeah. No. This was the Kali's Haven. But anyways, there was. I'll put the video up on here somewhere. There is a video of an Ecuadorian funeral with the woman twerking on the coffin.
The fuck?
Alright.
So what I was telling Fiora was once how did I phrase it? I'm expecting that that the tall glass of Tabasco sauce you call a wife is gonna go first due to ginger plus unequal death, but no reason why you can't send her off in a true bubble butt style. Where should this go? Raging bisexuals, or is it too tame for that one? Let's just put it in videos. Fuck
Like,
it.
I don't think we have any coffin sexuals. So.
Yeah, just look at it in videos, and yeah, it's special. That's all I'm gonna say.
The fuck is... Oh, I see.
Apparently, they put the coffin onto motorbikes to sort of stand it up, and then she rode it and started twerking and riding the coffin.
5 second queue time.
Fuck me.
Shut
Oh god, run.
I can kind of see the point of people who say, like, if your bae is not doing this for you, she's not your bae.
This is a very weird map. Why are they all in the... What is it with people and just fucking going to the hill on every map? It's like, oh, I want to be high. If you want to be high, legalize marijuana.
Cause you need the
Because
high
they got
terrain
their,
advantage.
strategies from Star Wars Episode 3. As long as they have the high ground, they will win.
As long as they got these good run impressions to back it up.
I've already...
What do you mean there's something wrong with parking a Soviet tank on a hilltop?
That's my
The fact that unlike the Duke of York, it can't go down once it gets up. Hi, Ivana.
How are we?
The fact that we have nothing but humongous weak spots now means that I can't play my K1A1 like I used to, which was...
No.
No, I mean like...
Potato complaining.
I'm complaining that every single MBT plays the fucking same now. Like, before, if I was good enough at my job, I could take on the tier 8 in my K1A1 by use of smart armor angles and dodging when I need to. Now, everybody just shoots the lower plate. Look, could you fuck off, please?
I mean, I didn't understand why you thought you could ever get good enough at your job. But
Look, see?
I'm not watching, so.
It doesn't fucking matter how hard I angle
I'm
this
just
thing.
involved.
I'm just... Everybody's lower plate is just green to everybody else's now. It's just fucking sad. At least I still have target designation so I can ruin somebody else's game. But like, they've basically just beaten the diversity out of MBTs. They've made it so that no one else can take on MBTs, and they've made it so that MBTs, once they're hull down, can't actually kill each other, making MBTs when they're hull down the equivalent of safety scissors. You can't hurt the enemy, and they can't hurt you either. If this
When
That
the
is
armor
when you start
models,
slinging the high explosive.
I'm not. I don't.
the
Well, I
armor
don't get.
models in World of Tanks are more detailed
Yes.
than yours, you've got a problem.
Why is the M1 dead? Oh. Alright, I need to back up soon. But for real, like. So what? If I just go here, I'm invincible or something? I don't know.
Eddie, there's a fun bit in War Thunder.
Go on.
Yeah, it's even War Thunder has more varied MBT gameplay.
Ever since the volumetric shells were implemented, there has been this little bug with armor made out of several smaller plates. That the moment you shoot a place where those plates intersect, your shell now calculates penetration for both of those plates combined.
I can see why that happens, but it is still hilarious.
So if there's, no, even if it's just flat,
I'm not
armor,
fucking
the
moving up on
second
this.
those
I'm dead.
plates
Yeah,
overlap in
I
the model
understand what's
itself.
happening. I understand what's happening because the shell is occupying a space greater than null. It's looking at both plates, and because they never thought about it, it's calculating
Oh, God.
both plates and is adding them together. I can understand why it's I can understand
So-
how it's happened. It's just hilarious.
Oh my god! The Pendad was trying to arc over cover and he killed himself.
Okay, now that is hilarious.
Fucking Darwin Award right there. Not even I could fuck it up that bad.
So
Oh.
that means that you
Oh,
can
that's insane.
bounce off the turret of a T-3485 with a King Tiger.
A what?
For side turret, you can
So,
bounce
How does-
your shells on
how
that
does
with a
that-
King Tiger now.
how does that affect HE?
I have no idea because HE is totally nerfed to uselessness.
K1A1.
No, but I can imagine it is completely useless now. Like, mechanically.
Well, the best I
Well,
can
you
do
know.
is just hide, I suppose. I can't exactly move up on a MBT with higher hit points than I can because, well, we'll just pen each other.
You just need a coffee grinder and a bit of gelignite. Be true to your.
What I need is a
quote-unquote
piano wire
Irish
so I can
roots.
hang myself.
Why a piano wire?
Yeah, you're being way
Yeah,
too.
that's fucking expensive.
Yeah, that's expensive. You're a dirty peasant. No steel for you. Just a rope.
Yeah, I'll kill myself on a budget, innit?
You can get steel pretty cheap.
Yeah, piano wires are good. Piano wires are made of animal guts. Those things are expensive.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bet that fucking
proper
K1A
stuff.
one's gonna be.
Well, look,
Moving up
Spitfire,
somewhere.
you have animal husbandry, so you should at least be able to get animal guts.
It's actually more complicated than that. You have to sign
You
forms.
can get into animal guts all the way up to your elbow or your shoulder.
I don't think she went for livestock veterinary.
I went for animal cognition, learning and training.
So a teacher
Basically
in
the
UK
same
schools.
thing.
No, I want to be a zookeeper.
So a teacher in UK schools.
I fucking hate kids. Why would I be a teacher?
'Cause
Unless
it's
you're,
basically the same as being
unless
a
you're referring to
zookeeper.
the fact that British children are basically as bad as fucking animals, and
Yes, that is exactly
yes,
where he's
that was
going.
basically what I was going.
Everybody else in chat realised that one.
Also, hi to any of my cousins. I love you guys.
what's this fucking K1A one anyway? Is he still down there? I hate this. This is the first time I've taken my K1A one out since the patch. I don't know how it performs. I don't.
Rabble.
Well, it is. All I know is go hold down. But
Well, there's one thing we do know. You're not going to be spotting the AFB 6 maps over with it.
well, it means I won't be able to participate in World of Tanks anymore with my K1A one. Where are they?
They're being a bit butthurt that an inferior game is having more players.
No, the
World of
game
Warships
is
on the NA
bots.
server has more players and more PvP variety on during dead time than...
Target.
So why are you playing this and not World of Warships?
Because I'm better at AW than I'm better at World of Warships. Also, I can actually spot other MBTs and they can't spot me. This is fucking great. Oh, no, they spotted me. Okay, fuck, I would like to back up, please.
Don't wish you well, idea.
No, no, I don't know how. I mean, I don't think the Type 99 should have more camera than I do.
Yeah, but what's the
Type
Type
99.
99's view range compared to yours?
I don't know.
Yeah. And how much bigger is the Type 99 than the K1A1?
K1A1, they're actually roughly the same size. And besides, height and size is not taken into a vehicle's camo or
Which it should be.
spotting abilities. Wow.
If it did, then the Russian tanks up to the T-14 would just be almost impossible to see.
Which, you know, Russian tanks
The
really
MGs
are.
Which was the point of
And-
making
and
them
the-
shorter. You know, making them easier to
And the
hide.
BMD, God fucking help you spotting that fucker.
Hedy, I'm just gonna tell you one thing. NATO couldn't find an armored brigade in 99 in Serbia. And, you know, it had everything searching for
Yep,
it.
right in the low plate.
Yeah, well, the French couldn't find Rommel when he was charging through the Maginot Line, so...
He wasn't charging through the line, he went
We don't
around
use
it.
speed,
Oh,
remember?
Yeah, Ardennes. And they did see him, they just ignored the reports.
They just went, let them break their teeth in the
Mhm.
bloody forest and the hills. But they didn't realize that their teeth were strong from all of that meth and just like grinding.
Yeah, basically, Rommel punched a hole through the Maginot Line.
He didn't go through the Maginot Line. He never encountered the Maginot Line at all. They went
Did.
in a hole in the Maginot Line and went just basically
Yeah,
through that hole.
He made, and it was so that he made him such a thin breachhead that the rest of German command thought it was a French trap. Not the fact that Rommel by that point was half a day down the road past the Maginot Line.
Yep, and all the French had to do in that case was just to station some troops behind the border. And if they'd done so, well, World War I would have been different. But hey, you know,
Yeah,
let's just completely ignore the hole in the line and trust in fortifications. The point of fortifications has been to
Trust in the
delay.
Belgian forest.
Yeah, let's trust in the chocolate eaters. Also,
Let's
I mean,
trust
to be
in
Also, I have an
let's
infinite
trust
loading
in
screen
the
back.
British being halfway useful at a peace conference.
if the British hadn't have left the French to die, World War II would have gone differently. Changed my mind.
If the British hadn't started fucking about and actually showed some teeth in Munich, World War II would have happened.
I mean, heck, all we had to do was intervene when Germany went into Poland, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no, you did. You know, remember what it was called? It was called the funny war because you didn't do shit.
Yeah, they were like, okay guys,
Actually fight the war.
okay guys, let's attack a German gas station on the border. Right, war's over, go home.
The French did invade
Toodle
for
piff.
a total of
Toodle
2 or
piff.
3 days, and then they packed up and left.
Yeah.
And basically, the only
Yeah,
reason
sounds
we
about
invade
right.
the only reason we got involved when the Germans poked into Belgium.
I bet you're just going to make me
like,
rejoin the
shit,
match, isn't it?
if
Please don't make me
if
rejoin the
Belgium
match.
falls, the Germans suddenly get a huge chunk of Africa that we need them not to have.
Yes.
Okay,
I guess. Oh, that has the good uranium.
if you really want to talk about when Britain and France should have made a stink, they should have made a stink when Germany went to reoccupy the Rhine line.
Go to full screen,
Soviet Union
Oh,
did
yeah, that
nothing
is
wrong.
true.
go back to
So-
window, and now I fix my resolution bug. Yay.
I mean, you are entirely right though, Ron.
But
you know.
it's the British diplomacy. Unless they cause a world war, it's not really doing its job.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, unless we're parking a gunboat off the coast, it's not. Really.
Also, the Warrior now has a bottomless autocannon.
I'm just gonna say, for some reason, Germans in World War I thought that, you know, no way the British are gonna get involved. I don't know where they got this idea from, but, you know, just saying.
The Brits love getting
Yeah,
involved with
let-
everything.
this vague idea.
Let's ignore the nation that's trying to build an empire to rival ours. No.
No, I'm just saying that your diplomacy was very clear cut, and they, you know, were obviously, you know.
According to somebody who sent me a message regarding the Skyrim porn, apparently I'm doing the Lord's work.
Wait, what?
Well,
There
the Brits were
are-
like, okay, you can go and beat the shit out of the French, but stay out of Belgium.
Yes.
Belgian neutrality. Everybody
You can
loves
have
it.
the French, but not Belgium.
As
well,
always,
think of
we
it-
help the...
Think of it this way: your chocolate is better than the Swiss. Why would they invade you and not the Swiss?
Because the Swiss are literally a mountain fortress.
You just closed off all of their access and starved them.
Wait,
You'd be surprised that Switzerland actually has enough internal farmland to feed its population.
I'm pretty sure the
know,
entire idea of the Swiss is opponent invades, bring down the mountains, and hide in the train tunnel.
well, here's the problem with invading Switzerland. For every mile you're going horizontal, you're doing 6 vertical.
Yes.
What are you saying that, you know, the Tiger tank would do poorly in those conditions?
The
Why?
Tiger tank did poorly on a fucking paved road. Like, that's like,
Even the Swiss, their armor doctrine was, this is basically a mobile pillbox, which we're probably going to abandon if they get close to it.
yep. So, rig it with
I'm
explosives
sorry.
like everything else.
We know which country has the best fucking armor doctrine ever.
Is it Mongolia?
No, they have the best.
Have tanks?
Mongols don't need tanks. They will go around your tanks and fuck you up.
They'll do the
They will
Horizon.
forces around your tanks.
They'll do the Horizon Zero Dawn strategy and just lob enough arrows into the driver's compartment. Eventually, one of them will, I don't know.
Molotov cocktails these days.
Yeah,
but
Molotov
sure.
cocktails these days. Just
I mean,
but
let's
no,
face it,
I
an
would.
arrow could work if it went down, if it actually flew down the barrel and hit the trigger if it's HE shell.
a sword could go as well if they did the initiate boarding action and just open the hatches or something.
Mongolia
Which
does
is-
have tanks.
Well,
They
yeah,
have
it's a big.
100 T-72s and 370 T-55s.
What more do you need?
Those
It's a big.
T-72s are actually pretty notable.
I mean, let's put it this
they're
way.
T-72 models, first generation.
Let's put it this way.
Not the one you drive strapped to that turret.
So,
It's a big expanse of flat land between Russia and China. Do they really need any sort of a military doctrine?
good news, the Warrior's autocannon works with some more damage over the others. Bad news is that the Peli rounds literally do no module damage whatsoever, so I don't even know why I'm using these.
Pele rounds, which is nice.
Also, as the
Fire bonus of
my
500%, yeah, right. Also, I've done
My
1500
original
damage in my
point was-
autocannon so far, which is fantastic.
the country with the best armored doctrine in building completely a tank around it is Sweden. Welcome to the Stridswagen.
Oh yeah.
The Stridswagen was a shit tank, changed my mind.
Yeah.
Stridswagen is fucking amazing. I've seen it.
No one
I've seen
fucking
it
bought it
actually
for a
move
reason
around.
because they were like, you know what, this is just a waste of time if we ever want to do
No
anything
one
such
bought
as
it for a
moving.
reason, because when you buy military gear, you buy protection. Who's Sweden gonna protect? They can't
There's
protect
a
themselves.
reason Sweden never built more than 370 of those things.
Because you don't need more.
You know, isn't it supposed to be like an AW PvP stream or something? And instead, it's just a bunch of nerds such as myself and you lot arguing about absolutely meaningless things.
They also kept their centurions
Welcome
in
to the
service.
internet. It's
Welcome to
supposed
the
be
internet.
one thing.
Rabble,
but it's a
rabble,
bunch of
rabble,
nerds
rabble, rabble, rabble,
arguing.
rabble, rabble.
Murder missile.
Oi, full glass with Tabasco sauce. Pipe down. What do you think? This is your stream or something? No. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the tank commander now.
Look at me on
Like,
the street.
like if the Stridswagen was that good, then why keep your centurions in service?
Because having a turret's nice.
That means something that can
Because
actually
because
attack
the
a thing.
fucking because the bloody military go real picky about shit instead of using what they have. Typical Swedes.
But wasn't the STRV 103 the best thing they could do everything?
The STRV wasn't some kind of super tank that everybody should put, but it's Swedish, and Sweden has nice blonde girls, and that means everything. Sorry. I'm already decapitated. Yes, I'm making fun of your stupid fucking harlot, but.
Ooh, I can smell the jealousy.
I'm not making the
This
jealousy.
comes from the person that wanted to Auschwitz the Russians.
Well, they deserve it.
I mean, the Germans did, and he let me captured.
Yeah, there's a reason why, you know, Russians get
There's a reason there is absolutely no loss between Russia and Germany.
and a couple of other Slavic countries in Germany, let's put it that way.
Yes, not only have we nerfed missiles completely to the ground.
No. Most of Europe and Germany is one thing.
Can I just get rid of
And
this
then you
fucking
have
T-72,
everything
please?
east and south of Germany and Germany. Those are two very
Jesus
different
fucking
wars.
Christ, T90, are you completely incapable of
Jesus fucking Christ, T98. You complete me!
You complete and utter pineapple.
Really? After all that, you would
Really,
have
that's the
pineapple?
most exotic thing you can come up with. Pineapple.
Yeah.
Not a dragon fruit. No, it's not Chinese, I guess.
I would like my
Not
music to
Korean.
actually be hearable, please. Thank you. I can't listen how I
I would call it a complete and utter durian, but you know, I guess I lived in
At least that stinks.
It does things to high heaven.
Apparently it actually tastes pretty good.
What the fuck is a
I don't know, when
T-72 being anyway?
When I had it, it didn't taste like much, it just stank.
Bye bye. Well, at least the warrior can actually kill things now.
I did more than 20,000
Eh.
damage compared to the T-15 Armada.
Why am I still spotted? Why am I still spotted?
Jesus Christ.
No. You don't go with
give him
Jesus
my
Christ,
arm.
you go with Vladimir Putin on that one.
Stalin!
Jesus!
Same thing.
Heady just going in the background. Stalin!
No, I'm sorry, not everything. Not every. Yeah, if you're playing World of Tanks, then yes, Stalin. But you know, this is a bit more modern.
Not only playing World of Tanks, but I've literally just finished playing the S71, so it's the artillery they decided to experiment with on the KD.
Why is there a T-72? Are you people completely incapable of looking at a road?
Ah, the KD2.
Yes.
I
The
didn't.
eternal meme tank.
I did not have high hopes for this teams, but they've exceeded to below even my minimum specifications for a reasonable level of cognition. There are animals out. I'm sorry. There are parasites live in the ocean with more brain cells than you, and they don't have a fucking brain to begin with.
I think that your teammates are the British royal family. Bit too much inbreeding.
Well, yeah. Hey, Gain, how are you?
That moment when
Again.
World War One was just really a bunch of family feud.
Well, it was. I mean,
Just a tad.
I mean, let's face it, from 1066 onwards, the British royal family has either been French-based or German-based.
The complete lack of weak spots on
Actually,
MBT
no, the Tudors
fronts
were...
means even if I wanted to, I still couldn't pen it anyway.
What are you driving?
A
Hey,
warrior.
the Tudors were pretty.
Fuck off, Ben. Nobody likes you. And this stupid fucking BVP too. Get the fuck over here. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Huh?
Spitfire, what are you driving?
I'm driving a warrior.
The thing,
Fuck
the
over
thing
here.
with it,
No, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Pretty English. After
Get the
French
fuck over here.
dominators.
well, I'm not saying Saxon, I'm saying English. That's,
What do you mean I didn't fucking kill the...
He's also bickering about the final.
Missiles are supposed to do hit MP damage when they don't penetrate anything. I hit a Leopard in the engine deck and it doesn't fucking do anything.
Is it a HMP mid?
No, it's a Leopard 2AV.
Is it
yeah,
a
this one is
HMP missile
definitely
you're
gonna die.
firing?
blocks at an
I died.
elevated solid value then.
Somebody got the Order of Resistance. I did 6,000 damage in a fucking warrior. A fucking warrior. I did the most damage in the team in a fucking jacked up truck with wheels. Sorry, a tractor.
I think.
I mean, I know that's what the British government opinion of the warrior is. But come on.
I'm just gonna
It's
say,
a
I
coffin
think.
on tracks.
I think you're starting to find the Slav within.
My grandfather in Hong Kong in unprotected trucks against people with nail bombs had more protection than this fucking thing does.
So.
Rest his soul.
So,
Have you tried turning sideways?
Have you tried turning sideways? Yeah, sure, let me just run around the map while turning sideways at the same time. What do you think this is, Tokyo Drift?
yes.
Yes.
I mean, weren't you complaining last stream that all the MBTs were drifting?
Yes, it's the dumbest thing I've ever imagined. Who the f-
You're obviously not a Fast and the Furious fan. That's all I'm
I'm not a
saying.
Fast and
Why
Furious
wouldn't
fan.
you drink?
How fast?
Well, actually, no. You know what you
Hi,
want?
Silky Rain, how are you?
You want the Russian tank so you can fucking fly.
Russian tanks are shit, what are you talking about?
Except the T-80, which literally cannot be penetrated from the front.
Yeah.
Are we talking about real life or in-game?
Here's
In-game.
Oh.
Well, I was talking a bit about real life because I'm sorry, but none of you bitches have an awesome an event as a tank biathlon.
Yes, the
Oh,
tank
sorry.
biathlon where we stroke our egos by repeatedly wrecking our tanks over and over and over again.
I was going to say, you mean the tank biathlon where was it Kurdistan managed to flip one of their tanks drifting it?
How do you flip a tank?
Hey, that's why you need to
Wasn't
practice
that the
it.
Canada Cup?
No, that was the Russian tank biathlon.
Yeah, but for the NATO equivalent.
Yes, Canada used to it.
It was
Britain's not taken part in it for years.
And I mean,
it
really,
ended
if you
with
don't have the
the
British, who do you
reunification of
have?
Germany as all
Common fucking
competing
sense.
nations had to leave Germany.
See,
Oh, great, someone...
you don't have it anymore.
Oh,
so.
thank God he's not asking about the feet pics.
You got to keep the Eurovision, and the Russians got to keep the biathlon.
Honestly, I'd rather have the biathlon than
Honestly,
the fucking
yeah.
Eurovision. The Eurovision is...
I know that's my point.
Terrible.
At least there's talent displayed in the biathlon.
Yeah.
Is it really just play MBTs and just...
You know what's the weird version? The communists, the Eastern Bloc, did actually used to have their own sort of a version of Eurovision. It was called Intervision. And here's the thing, it was way better organized and in some ways more open-minded than the Eurovision.
There is now a problem with the Stingray. The fact that the Stingray doesn't have heat MP, which means if an MBT goes hull down, which they will, the Stingray can no longer deal damage to an MBT. For fuck's sake.
Wait, they took the heat off the Stingray.
No, it has heat, but it doesn't have heat MP, which means it's just regular heat, which means it does nothing, and it doesn't have high explosive, it has HESH,
How many tanks
which is...
actually have heat MP?
Yes, but they have HE instead.
So they don't have heat.
But how many people actually bother loading?
Everybody! There are no more turret, mantle, driver's hatch, cheeks, turret ring.
There's no weak spots.
There are no weak
What?
spots on any MBT in the game, bar a few in which you have high enough penetration to just simply blast through. Every single MBT's only weak spot now, bar a few, is just the lower plate. That's it. Not
Well,
even
every
missiles will
single-
go through.
Wait.
Does that mean
Every
they've got
single
rid of all
bar
the
a few.
MBT-70's weak points?
No, tier 7 and up.
Please tell me they got rid of all.
Tier 7 and most of the regrounds.
And then T72B and XM1 also got that treatment for some reason.
Those, I think it's likely due to the model changing armor characteristics and anything else. I sincerely hope they're not meant to be that way, because if they are, I'm going to indulge my inner Irish and just...
Hard bomb them.
Yep.
Just throw enough.
Oh
Arabs
God, I've got
under the
another
tracks
20
so they stop
fucking
moving.
message requests from people. If this... Okay, no, I'm not giving out any more vampire feet pics. No, it's not happening.
Why not? You indulged them once.
I indulged them once, but now there's too
Why
many.
do they want vampire feet pics?
I don't know. Okay.
What do they
Okay.
want vampire feet pics?
Right. Serrano feet. Right, I'm now gonna fucking torture everybody. Where is it?
The fuck are you gonna torture us with?
She's going to post it
Vampire
in
feet
Discord.
pics.
No.
The what?
Oh yeah, Panzer doesn't know that an entire Facebook group is simply
Oh,
for the
God.
Spitfires
No.
sending them off their Skyrim characters.
No. Okay.
You should turn that into a money-making proposition.
Okay. Right. So, about a week ago, I had the absolutely fantastic idea that I should post pin-ups of my Skyrim characters. I played my Skyrim in what is the equivalent of 4K.
Characters, I can see
It
why,
looks,
yeah.
it looks quite good. And honestly, my Skyrim is actually quite non-lewd, so I went out of my way to download mods, change everything around a bit, so my characters look more aesthetically pleasing. Now, at that point, there was tasteful but not lewd content. So, obviously, I go with the Elder Scrolls' favorite character.
When she
for
says,
some reason.
aesthetically pleasing, why am I imagining beach volleyballs being inserted under the skin for some reason?
Okay,
The Dead or Alive.
guys.
Mhm.
Basically, there were no nudes, nothing. Just tasteful pin-up art. I think I did pretty well at it.
Okay.
So
fair.
I post it on a couple of Skyrim groups, one with about 20,000 people, and I get a couple of messages across saying later, "Hey, you got any not safe work content?" I was like, "No." They're like, "Could you make some?" And I was like, "All right." So basically, the fact that I've already had to edit all the fucking body clothes in game to fit everything. So basically, then I have to start making the characters nude, which took about 4 fucking hours because of how everything's set up. So I then have the absolute genius idea, which was not a genius idea, to put it in my post saying, "If you want not safe for work content version of this character, please DM me." 100 message requests later. Okay, I do it with another 3 other Skyrim characters. Today, I post an image of pretty funny Ayla and Serrana, with Serrana on Ayla's map. Then I get people asking, "Hey, is there porn of this?" And I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, not again." So basically,
no.
I posted that at 7 AM this morning, and I've only just gotten through all the message requests, and another wave is upon me.
Spitfire, you brought this upon yourself.
I did
when
bring
you
this upon
started
myself.
doing this.
I did bring this upon myself.
So zero
This is a
sympathy.
shameful display.
Shut the fuck up.
So zero sympathy on that side, and on the B side,
It is funny
yeah,
as fuck.
Turn this into a money-making proposition. That's all I'm saying. Like if you're doing all of this
I
work,
can't
don't do it for free.
because
Why
the
not?
reaction has been completely mixed. In some characters, I've got like 500 likes. In some, there's been 6. There is no way to figure out if
No.
if something I put a lot of time into, there's no way to figure out whether it's gonna. The VBL got spotted by something. There's no way to figure out if it's actually going to be consistent or not. Am I going to get spotted?
Well, that's why you can ask people. That's why you charge people for doing custom stuff.
I did. No. I put a poll up saying, hey, what does everybody want? And
No.
and I did that anyway. And I
No,
and I
you don't.
and I linked it, and I still didn't get much out of it. Or people are fucking. Oh no, they're not.
Spitfire, don't ask people in a poll. If a specific person approaches you for something, ask them, "What do you want? This is how much it's going to cost you."
But that's so much work involved.
Well, that's why you get paid
Identify target.
for custom work. You're not Andy Warhol to be able to do 50,000 prints of the same image and still get paid. Or at least you're not Andy Warhol yet.
Oh great, there's a mega free Bowser's on my list. Why is there an MBT that's come all the way down? Why? Oh, wait, I'm the furthest up and I'm in a fucking right angle, of course why wouldn't I be?
Because you rushed ahead as usual.
I didn't rush ahead, I'm taking an advanced scouting position to provide information and crucial spotting, which I just have. And congratulations, the VBR is dead.
Spitfire, why do you play this like it's a team game?
Yeah, exactly.
I think
Identify target.
I know I've abandoned this idea. that
Okay, okay, okay,
games, you know,
okay,
like-
okay. Unless I actually know the player, as far as I'm concerned, everybody on my team, except the ones I know, are actually just AIs.
So why are you rushing and spotting for them? Actually, no, they're worse
Because
than
they'll
AIs.
shoot at
AIs will
targets.
At least rush and shoot.
Because they'll...
AIs at least rush and shoot.
Why did that miss?
Why did it miss? Because it wasn't aimed by a bot.
I was wondering why I missed the...
AI is better. Hashtag AI is better.
The thing is, this whole MBT buff with the fact that
AI doesn't.
there's no weak spots or anything, it means that, essentially speaking, there are now vehicles in the game that cannot penetrate or deal damage to MBTs that hold down. There's no turret rings, there's no nothing. Basically, the entire meta of the game has been shifted towards a bunch of brain-dead idiots who just fire high explosive at each other.
I think you've just described
World of
game
Tanks.
one
Yes!
way or another, yeah.
Basically, everything in every MBT in the game now is just a clone of a KV2.
Well, I'm just waiting until they introduce some sort of premium ammunition for money.
I've gotten so far, I've managed to do 6k AP damage.
That's nice.
What was the stat that only 5% of ammo fired in World of Tanks is gold?
Yeah, that's because most ammo fired is fired at like tiers 1 to 3 with auto cannons.
Mm-hmm.
although I do love if you get the Panzer II-J, there you have to fire gold, whatever the fuck you do.
Something beautiful over there. Can I spot them?
Identify target.
MBT, hello. Please don't shoot me. Okay, I'm doing damage to him. I'm doing spotting damage. Just keep spotting him. Get fucked.
You're
Keep
doing
shooting him.
spotting damage.
Keep shooting him. Thank you.
You're doing spotting damage. What you mean to say is you're not doing damage.
Oh shit! I see ya. Come on, climb. Yeah, he's dead. I've done a mountain of spotting damage today. See, aggressive play. Still. Oh fuck me! Whoa! No!
Aggressive play. No.
Aggressive play is also realizing when you've done it. See, I'm still spotting the enemy though. That fucking hammer is gonna rush down. I think he is anyway. I was just moved out.
For some reason, the Ophelia signal doesn't show up on enemy vehicles.
Oh, that's nice.
So you cannot tell if they have Ophelia or not.
Fuck is Ophelia apart from, a character from Shakespeare?
Character who is a rather broken face.
You basically get a shield if you're about to get finished off, which leaves you on 500% health, which gives you, like, the shield.
The shield blocks unlimited damage.
Yeah, and after the shield expires, you have 1 health left. Great.
Which is well. Let's get out of here now.
For real, this has actually gone quite well. The thing is now I can't actually do damage to this Abrams unless he... Thank you, Abrams. So in order to affect games now as a non-MBT, I basically have to aggressively push forward and scowl as hard as I can.
You have to flank them in, like, the armored vehicles that don't have big guns.
I didn't flank them. Okay. Oh. That worked. How much spine damage do I do? 5k. That's not bad actually. 5k dealt, 5k spotted.
You know, for tier 10 corps.
I don't want to play Glops. I fucking hate Glops.
Because you're a failure.
Honestly, by continuing to play this game, I am actually a failure.
We're not angry, we're just disappointed.
I am disappointed. I'm disappointed that they fucked this up so badly. They had a relatively functioning game with some issues that could be that could be ironed out. And instead of ironing out those issues, they just basically completely butcher their diversity. They make one class better than all the rest. MBTs are now as fast as light tanks. Sure, MBTs can't spot anything, but They don't need to. Their rate of fire has been buffed. Their
Basically, they've gone back.
armor
to,
has been buffed.
They've gone back to balance 1 just after they nerfed all the AMDs.
Oh god.
Yes,
Well, basically,
except
what you're saying is
except
they went back to the game when I left it.
except at least in balance 1.0 with Obsidian, MBTs had more than 1 weak spot.
True, you were pixel hunting, but they had more. They had several weeks.
Yes, I'd prefer the fucking
Or a
pixel hunting
challenger.
to this.
Unless they were a challenger, in which case you just shot them in the mud guards and they caught.
Yeah, they caught 5 for some inexplainable reason. I need to put my hair up. Where's mine? For real though, this game is producing an excessive amount of salt today. I mean, like,
Excessive amount of salt for you. Ha.
I mean, like, for real, like, I can adapt to this, but I'm not enjoying it, you know?
You want to?
Yeah, like that's the thing.
That's the mathematics of failure. I can adapt to this instead of demanding something better.
I have demanded something better, but it's gonna stay. When have devs ever gone back on something?
Well, in that case, why should you keep indulging them and boosting their player numbers?
Yeah. Why? Also, why should you be even sort of supporting them to the point you're effectively working for them?
Because it's the only tank game I'm good at.
Mm.
I'm shit at World of Tanks, I'm
Make
shit
your
at War
fucking
Thunder.
own.
I'm shit at World of Tanks. That's the play.
Yeah, but you don't stream it. I
So?
can't have fun with something I'm shit at.
Yes, you can.
No, I
You
can't.
Just accept
I've
your
tried.
shit and enjoy it.
War Thunder produced an excessive level of rage so badly I quit the game after 30 minutes and just stopped the stream because I was angry at myself so much for being bad at it. I can't do things I'm bad at.
Oh, is someone being a bit of a snowflake
Someone
there?
is being a bit of a sad face. Someone is doing a big sad.
Someone's being a snowflake.
Really? Really? Are we going to the Fox News culture of insulting people now?
No, we're going to, you know,
The
daily
millennial
culture. We're going to the culture of this is what we do anyways. We're bad people.
We're all terrible people.
I say, isn't going around insulting everybody like the millennial culture anyway?
Yeah.
No. They go around whining, and through whining, therefore they can't insult people.
I wish there was whining, and by whining I mean whining and dining. Honestly,
Wine.
yes.
No, sorry, Spitfire. That's being sexist and not treating everyone equally.
I'm not treating you equally, so shut up.
Well, yes, because I'm a Slav. That's more on you being a racist than, you know.
Oh, really? Really? Really?
Then sexist.
Really? Really? We're putting the fucking race card? Well, I'm sorry, well, you
Oh,
people
right,
don't even
okay.
qualify as human beings, so there's no race
I
involved.
mean, let's face it, we're either east or west of the former Yugoslavia, so of course we're racist towards you.
No, the ones to the east, we're okay with that. They're good.
The salt is real.
All the way to China, yeah, we're fine. Even Japanese, we're like. It's more that everything east of Japan or west of a certain. No, not even. No. Fucking Europe. Screw that. Those fucking unrepentant Nazis. No.
The
no.
unrepentant.
I said everything.
What? I want to hear this.
That's why I said west of Hungary.
Well, then you have Austrians, which is really unrepentant Nazis.
Ah, yes, the Austrians.
I mean, you know that one of their biggest export brands is called I mean, famous wise, apart from Mozartkugel, is called Swarovski. I believe you've heard of them, perhaps.
Slightly.
Yeah, those guys, exactly. Let's say that I think it was the second generation owners, they were real into the Nazi party. Like before it was legal in Austria, really into it. And some works that the company commissioned about the history of the company got somehow buried in their archives.
Oh look, there's
The
napalm therapy in his
super.
BMPT 2017. Wow, who could have predicted that a fucking seal clubber who hides his stats like a bitch would, you know, beta 2017.
Sophie, why are you being so self-critical?
Because I hate people who just
Who
seal club and do nothing except just club the shit out of things who can't even fight back. Like, this guy does nothing except pad his stats. That's it. That's all he does.
I thought that was your whole king, that being clubbed without being able to do anything.
Identify target.
Let's see, how do I penalty? Oh wait, I can't. He's firing fucking missiles at me. Oh.
Then you do a brave Sir Robin.
I'm not actually. I can fucking spot these guys. I think. I can try.
Yeah, but can you spot them without being counter-spotted?
I'm in a fucking Abrams. I have the camo value of a domestic drone strike. Also, he's firing heat FS at me. Are you fucking stupid? Please fire heat. Oh wait. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I just remembered we can't pen each other.
Anyways, I'll have to buffer off.
Just
I'll catch you guys later.
one second, Panther. You know how tank destroyers and World of Tanks have a few rangers nerfed?
Oh god, I haven't played that game in a while.
I just got a spotter medal in an SU-152.
Oh god! I mean, at the same time, I'm not surprised because I generally enjoy playing stuff like, you know, light tanks. So when I leave the game, you know that the light tank game is kind of dead.
Oh, you should have been in like.
T4 is coming down shooting.
Oh my god! So they introduced wheeled vehicles onto the French line.
Oh no, not the fucking
Yeah,
wheel.
I've heard
French
about
light
that.
tanks.
Yeah, I know. I've heard about it.
Did you know that slowing down when you take your finger off the W key is a bug? That's what Wargaming considered it on those vehicles.
Eddie, I'm just gonna tell you one thing. You know which tank I really used to enjoy in the World of Tanks?
Great. Sprat,
The good old-
now's going to be a good time, my dude. 298 is coming up as well. Looks like they're just going to suicide push me or something. No, they're not. They're actually running away. The Falcons.
The original T-52.
Oh no, that fucking thing.
Yeah, it's
The
slightly.
fucking Ferrari.
It's slightly nerfed this back in, but no, you would have absolutely loved
Does this fucking...
EVRs.
Can I pen a Falcon frontally? I don't know.
Before they nerfed the wheels,
Of course.
the EVR-105 was able to do 100 kilometers an hour.
Nice.
You could out-drive the turning speed of a medium tank turret at medium range.
That's actually quite funny.
Not only that, because of the weird way they implemented the wheels.
I know, it's like you can hit the wheels, but they keep going.
Not only that, but it counts as a trap hit. So
I know.
half the time the damage you do goes into the vehicle.
I know.
This T90A has literally resorted to firing AGDMs at me that do 83 damage. That's it.
Well,
There is not a single weak spot on my tank he can aim for. He just
exactly.
fucking
What
fires.
What else can they do? So.
Exactly. This is such shit.
Well, they might implement next calling in airstrike, so you know, death from above.
That'd be fun.
Welcome back to Globs.
Yeah.
In PvP.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. They just need to, you know, implement the.
He's still firing fucking missiles at me. Okay, this guy's an idiot. Fuck you firing missiles for?
The mounted machine guns on most tanks are already implemented to deal with the infantry.
Yes. Yes.
If you're in an IFB as a troop day, you can take 4 ATGM guys, a 2-man sniper spotter squad,
Okay.
or a one-man mortar who's firing 120mm mortars like he's fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he's
That's not a one.
this guy is fucking flinging those things like they're crackers at a Jesus convention, like just.
Actually, he's firing it like every 2 to 3 seconds.
He is actually.
I mean, doable. I'm just gonna say doable, but it would be better if you had a tune-up.
Also, where did this one guy carry the mortar and all that fucking ammo?
I have to wonder, can a T-62B even pen this thing frontally?
But then I suppose if the Weasel can carry 13 missiles.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. Anyways, I'll have to bugger off. I'm not gonna go there because it would take too long. Let's put it that way. But yeah.
Wow. So if I'm angled against the T-72, fucking cow. Are you serious?
It can't penetrate you?
Look at this armor angle. I'm gonna post this in game in images, but this is a completely doable armor angle. No, I don't want the Skyrim. I want the... My Skyrim EMB folder is basically, if you use the EMB series, when you print screen, it takes a screenshot and an EMB screenshot as well. I don't know why, but the EMB screenshot is like 8 fucking megs. I mean, it's really nice looking, but at the same time, I can't post my EMB screenshots in Discord without Nitro. But like, look what I'm posting in game and images. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! How are you supposed to compete with somebody like that? Look at that in game and images. Fucking look.
At what angle you actually had all of the side to it as well.
Yeah, but like that's just like the maximum thing. Like,
So you've got to hit like the 5 pixels at bottom of the tank.
Yeah.
Which sounds a lot like the pixel hunting of old, except you've got less options.
yeah, like you either shoot at the lower plate or nothing. No wonder why he was resorting to throwing fucking missiles at me. Like,
You could literally do nothing about it.
yeah, he could do nothing, nothing.
Because none of the Russian tanks get E10B, do they? Because Russia doesn't.
They get HE frag. At the same time, the Challenger Falcon has a 400mm lower plate, but it's so small.
And unmanned turret up, I don't care what damage skill it is.
Basically, now knowing that, I could have gone up against a pair of MBTs on the same tier and butchered them. Also, the Ariete has the world's most hilarious though. Oh. The Ariete has pretty strong armor, but at the same time, it's not as strong as the Abrams. Okay, we're now back to 2.0, the start of 2.0, where the game was basically overrun with Abrams. Nice.
Yeah, except 2.0 had more variety in how you
Yeah,
played
2.0 had more variety.
So am I the only one that would rather hear about making Skyrim?
Take a look at this, Savannah. Basically, I was posting, well, basically, my Skyrim PC character is basically a muscle girl. Like, I put a lot of detail into her. And I basically posted stuff like this, or, you know, like, characters in relatively tasteful poses. And I got people going like, porn? Porn? This is porn. Porn?
Yeah.
Like, and then it's just people just like going, porn, where's it? Where is it? I wonder how high that armor angle goes up against to enemy vehicles. Could I do this against tier 9s and tier 10s? For the sake of it, I'm just going to put this against the highest penning gun in the tier, which still should be a Leopard. Somewhat works against the Leopard, except there's more of the lower plate showing, but... Yeah, I could probably do this against the Leopard. Wow. I think I'm going to play a Leopard next, actually. Well, now I think about it. I like Leopards. They're quite nice looking. Sustained damage of 5.49 seconds. That's 10 RPM. This is back to balance 1.0 levels of rate of fire, isn't it? Actually, no. This is increased. The only time you'd ever get this kind of rate of fire on MBT in Obsidian times is by crew stacking. Also, I'm gonna go pee because I drank an entire fucking mug of coffee and now my body is going. Oh god. Oh, by the way, so I'm playing a Leopard 2A5, and I actually did not check the armor model. So as far as I'm concerned, I have absolutely no idea if I'm actually going to bounce anything. Also, I'm against tier 10s.
2A5 and 2A6 basically the same.
I haven't checked any of the Leopard's armor models, actually. This could be fun. No, seriously, like, I have no idea if I'm actually going to be able to do anything. I'm not sure if that little beak for the Leopards is still there. You know, like the little, like there's the front of the armor and then there's that little beak in front. The beak in front was immune, like, usually even during 12.0 where light Leopards were weak. But if you got above it, you could basically just go straight through the beak and into the ammo rack. I don't think I've really played tier 10 either. I think I should move up regardless. Also, hi Ivana. How are you? I don't think I've actually said a hi yet.
You did.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing alright.
That's good.
Just finishing a Gundam model. Yep, okay, when it comes to Gundam models, if I am patient and wait for my local shop to get a model in, I'm generally paying $20 to $25 depending on the model. if I get impatient and like buy it off of eBay, by the time I end up paying for markup and shipping, that $20 model is looking closer to like a $45 model.
Unfortunately, sounds about right.
Yeah. So anyway, so my local shop finally got in the Rick Dom, which is the last mobile suit I needed for my collection of 1-year War Xeon mass production mobile suits. So I'm
Are
happy.
you now excitedly painting it?
I actually don't really paint my Gundam models, not usually, unless
Interesting.
I really want to do custom for some reason. In which case I'll take some rattle can to it. But I will take a marker and do some panel lining.
Can I kill the TTB?
Target locked on.
Bonk!
Loader.
Really?
Incoming. Driver move. Target's gone.
So, if my Leopard's reload is 5.59, isn't that fast enough to the point of which I can out DPM and out DPS light tanks?
You're the one here that would know that.
We're attacked. No effect.
What?
Moving out. Multiple systems damaged.
You asked the question. Not a question that I think anybody that's left here would have an answer to.
Nah.
Tracks repaired.
Most one this game, even doing 1,000 damage. Also, the Ramka ZRA blocked a shot. I mean, I basically blew the panel off, but it blocked a shot. I wasn't expecting that. Probably should have aimed.
Identify target. Awful fuck. Road Sabo.
Also, objects are blocking shots. So, dude, this is could be one hell of an educational experience, not gonna lie. So, if objects block shots, this does bring quite a few things into question. Could I just? I mean, this this object was showing as green, and yet, no, sorry. I had a green indicator for a Wilk, and there was an object in front of it, and I mean like just a random like truck or something, and the truck just completely absorbed my shot. So that kind of is a bit weird. Yeah, there's quite a few things to adapt to. I mean, I'm alive in a tier 10 game, so as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty good. I've only done 2k damage though, which is less than my hit points. Hit him. Leopard still seems to be pretty accurate though, so that's good. I'm using Vincent as well, which buffs the ability to hit which increases the minimum accuracy but also increases the maximum accuracy, which is weird when you think about it, but no, sorry, he gives you better aim time at the expense of having a higher minimum accuracy. Oh, I'll be one.
So aims faster but not as well.
Basically. Okay, I'll take it. So Leopard versus itself with 200 pen. Huh. So the middle plate of the tank is about 750mm thick, protecting the ammo rack, and the lower plate is 7560. That's actually quite good. So, could the adverts fuck off, please? So let me see. So let me compare a Leopard, since it seems to have relatively high rate of fire, to I think single shot light tanks are probably the ones I want to look for. So Dragon, Leopard. Also, half of my stat window seems to be in Russian. Degman, Abrams, Buford. I think I'll put the Sprut in there as well. So, reload time. So, overall, MBTs have similar, and I mean within about half a second reload time of a light tank. The only light tank that has a higher reload, that has a lower reload time, well, that has a better reload time than MBTs is the Buford, and that's because the Buford just has a basic 105. And in some cases, MBTs, while MBTs have a lower overall DPM, I think they have an equivalent effective DPM, if you get what I mean. Effective DPM is DPM you can use. It's like, for instance, while the T15 might have, I don't know, 50,000 DPM or something, only about 10,000, 20,000 of that is actually going to be useful. So, a Leopard's DPM may be lower than, say, a light tank, but overall, in an engagement, that Leopard's DPM is going to be more effective because the Leopard can pen more things. That does bring quite a sad thing now. I mean, is it in any of my light tanks, but the fastest reloading ones are, I can't trade effectively with an MBT anymore. Like, I can't get around it and just start slinging slots into its backside because it's going to be hitting me at higher damage and for similar rates of fire that I am. So I somewhat have to wonder what the point of an AFE is. Sorry, a light tank is. And I know that TDs also have the same reload time as light tanks as well, meaning that in reality, what's the point of a TD except for the ones with the highest like magazines and ready racks and stuff?
To in English, the ones
I can't hear you, Ivana.
who cause pain and anguish for the ones using them.
Pretty much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think I can pull this off, but it's like an inferior product, if you get what I mean. It's just like the game was fine a week ago, but now it's just, you know. Also, they were dealing with the Seal Clubber Brigade on the other team, and they have Joy.
Oh, is that a Panzer platoon?
Yep, it's a BMPT with 40,000 DPM.
I think the least Seal Clubber of those threes is the Model 2, which is hilarious.
Honestly, no, actually, yeah, it is going to be the Mortar 2, now I think about it.
Because the M95 is another MBT.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one that's going to be going, hey, look at me, shoot me.
Whee! I know that the AP rounds for Terminators have actually been drastically enough. In fact, most autocannon shells can't go through the size of MBTs anymore.
Which is them.
Yes, MBTs in real life only have about 40 to 80 millimeters of steel side armor.
Most MBTs are only rated for like 30mm rounds.
Yes, and that's from a significant distance rather than the close-up range of AW.
Yeah.
And considering the missiles have been drastically whacked as well, that means going up against an MBT in a autocannon vehicle is now a much scarier proposition than it was before. I'll get up here. Just want to see where I'm going. I'm somewhat wondering if the composite blocks on this Vespanzer, they're going to punch through the middle. Which means they're going to be in the city relatively soon enough. Leopard. Yeah, I found him. I feel that overall an MBT's ability to affect a match has been drastically increased while all the other classes' ability to affect a match, besides the obvious examples, have been reduced as well.
Extremely increased.
Yes. We need to run. Away. You may ask why I decided to go all the way around, and that's because if I get spotted on that ridge line, I'm just going to get opened up and they're going to kill me. Might be able to shoot this smoke there a few times. Come on.
Penetrated. Reloading.
And here come the seal clubbers. Oh, the joys. Looking forward to this shit already.
Can you hear Panzer beating themselves off already?
I can hear them fucking... I can hear the fucking,
Identified. Hey, nail this. We're cooking. Put it out. The engine's weak.
Also, the Degman is also as fast as I am. I can't actually... Hey, look.
Hey, nail this. The engine's
Ow.
Target's gone.
Look. I can't outrun MBTs of the same tier in my light tank, which is half the weight.
Basically, you can't do what light tanks are supposed to be in the game.
Yes.
You're supposed to get in there, with the skirmish with an MBT, and then disengage.
You're a skirmish flanker AFV hunter. So, you know the video I put up a week ago of me like repeatedly smashing my forehead into a keyboard, making fun of MBT drivers who find nothing but heat rounds and just frontal everything? Somehow I think they are the target audience of this.
Apparently they're the ones that replaced super testers.
Yeah.
The problem is, no matter what the super testers say, the game that you've got is what you're going to get because it's what the majority of the players want.
Do the majority of the players really want this?
Alright, it's the majority of what the local player base wants, which are the entitled MBTs. And it has been a problem since day one. But can you remember back at the very beginning of Balance 1 when MBT players used to scream at the fact that AFBs could get behind them and murder them?
Yeah.
Do you remember those days? Because I do.
I remember those days.
And then AFB autocannons got nerfed because they were able to actually do their jobs, which is punish dumbass MBT drivers that think just by sitting there they can win the game.
If you play that correctly, you can do, but if you're just going to be a moron, like, this is... So, MBTs are as fast as all the other classes. They now have the same DPM and DPS as the other classes. They can't be hurt as much by the other classes.
Yep.
why would I play anything that isn't an MBT?
Okay, you know how Steam actually displays concurrent players? So, when Balance 3.0 dropped, I checked, and on Steam, on the Warfare had somewhere around 300 active players. Today it has 0.
Yeah, here's the thing though, that's Steam, and does anybody, I mean...
Well, the 300 people at the beginning of the week did.
Yeah, but most people still play it off the launcher though, rather than Steam.
Yeah, but the launcher doesn't give us stats, so this is the best thing we have to go by.
Yeah, problem is, I'll give Armored Warfare this one, the Steam stats are completely flawed, because if a third of the player base plays through Steam, I'll be ridiculously surprised.
Actually, I don't know those figures.
The Steam launch of the game was absolutely bodged to fuck, and and that basically killed it on Steam forever.
Screenshot, 100 screenshots from players, 153 likes. Actual news, 3 likes, 5 likes, 7 likes.
Is this on Facebook?
No. Steam.
Okay.
You can like stuff on Steam.
Really?
Yeah. There's those thumbs up you can click.
I'm still annoyed that all of the content I've made for the past 3 years has been basically rendered irrelevant.
Well, it was going to happen as soon as... You knew that was going to happen as soon as the balance rework was announced.
I knew this was going to happen about 6 months ago, but I didn't realise it was going to be affected that badly, you know?
Of course it
like,
was. If it wasn't a major overhaul of the balance of the game, it wouldn't have been worth calling balance 3.0.
It's not even...
It's not the balance overhaul. This is a game overhaul.
Mhm.
It fundamentally changes how the game is even played.
Still,
Yeah.
point stands.
You know, I'm gonna get people together in a couple of days, and we're gonna take the fastest vehicles of each tier, put them against an MBT, and see what happens.
We'll have one zombie as the MBT driver. He has the weakest reflex of us all.
The AFBs will just about outpace the MBT. The
Light tanks will be neck and neck.
Will be matching it, and the TDs will just get left in dust.
Mm-hmm. Also, I don't like that TDs are blind. TDs...
No, TDs do need to be blind.
Not as blind as they are currently.
I think a 20-ton vehicle should not be blind.
It's less the weight of the vehicle and more the roll. You don't want... World of Tanks had this problem where the snipers, you know, the really lightly armoured tank destroyers, the snipers, were out spotting or matching the spotting range of the scouts. Yeah, you don't actually want the snipers to have that kind of view range.
But Hedy, every light tanks, TDs and AFEs have effectively been shoehorned into a spotting role since forever in this game. And if you can't outspot an MBT, then you're kind of dead.
The job of a sniper is to... Okay, this is a team game. Yeah?
Teams are impossible.
No, but the balance of the game is supposed to reflect how the game is supposed to be played.
But the balance of the game is MBT centric, with everybody else playing a support role.
The balance of the game at this point in time is MBTs or loot.
I'm just going to say, if your snipers are self-spotting, you've got a problem.
It should not be self-spotting at max distance, but you should also not be Also not the end.
did this
but by
Draco go?
AMD for 15 years.
Oh,
Target locked on.
what the fuck was it?
Smoke out, move.
Eh?
Target's gone.
What's with the random Draco just sitting there? Okay. There was just a random Draco in the middle of the street while everybody was on alcohol. What? What was he doing there?
AFK.
No, he was. It's like that thing in the movie where you've got like two sides like opposing each other, and then just like a random baby just comes in and.
But yeah, tank destroyers at best should have MBT levels of view range, i.e. equal bottom.
I agree
Because
if
they're camo.
MBTs weren't ridiculously overpowered right now.
But because
Look
they're
at my
camo,
shotgun.
they will outspot an MBT until they fire their gun.
And then the MBT gets to chase them down, be frontally immune to all of their shots. Yeah. In a sane game, I would completely agree with you, but right now, everything except an MBT is being basically shoehorned into a spotter role because they can't compete with an MBT and anything else.
Yeah, that's fair. At the end of the day, a light tank should be, AFB should be able to carry by being able to use its camo and spotting range to outposition everything.
I agree.
A light tank should be able to carry by being able to rapidly position itself and use superior position to take a couple of devastating shots before withdrawing. Tank destroyers are always difficult to balance them so they can carry. Especially given armored warfare, they are glass cannon snipers.
Yes.
It's difficult to allow a class like that to be able to carry and it not break away. And then of course MBTs carry by just being the all-rounders who can take a situation with a skilled player, be able to fight off all the others,
Yes.
but not absolutely dominate by the fact that it's there.
And driven, and still being able to do so while being driven by potato.
Yes. MBT should be able to
Yeah.
kill everything while driven by a complete lobotomite because. The rage is real. YouTube, I would like to not have advertisements, please. Oh wait, I could just pay for YouTube Premium, which was YouTube 4 years ago. Kind of goes the whole thing with airlines.
It would be nice to be able to watch a YouTube video without having to rely on ad blockers, because if you don't, the video you're watching gets interrupted 4 times by adverts.
Yes.
Yeah, because shafting all of YouTube by implementing mid-roll ads without telling anyone.
Guess I'm the canary.
I mean, even if it was even just one mid-roll ad would be okay.
Yes.
It's annoying as fuck.
I know, it's
But
two.
I will okay. But when it's like 3 and 4, it's like YouTube. What the fuck? I'm like literally watching 2 minutes of this, and then suddenly I've got an advert. This is worse than US cable TV.
Especially if there's like a music video or something going on. It's like,
Yeah.
thanks for ruining my
Number one
song, you
music compilation
jackass.
you put on in the background, and every song it's an ad.
Yes.
Oh yeah, heaven forbid you want to play a music collection on YouTube. It's like end of song, adverts. Beginning of song, advert.
Beginning of song is 2 adverts, so that's 3 in a row.
Call it where you go.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though. This part of the map where I'm in is supposed to be a TD spot. And I'm supposed to shoot MBTs on the hill. The problem is if the MBTs are hold down, I can't hurt them, making the whole point of being a tank destroyer and this spot completely irrelevant.
Not to mention you're trying to shoot over the top of friendly MBTs.
If there was any here.
Yeah, that's why I said you're supposed not to mention. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Has everyone just gone to the side? I think they have actually.
but yeah, it's like that position would be unplayable because if both teams were playing properly, you'd be trying to snake your shots over the top of that hill in between the 2 or 3 friendly enemies.
It's mostly a support / deterrent position, to be honest.
Like you're not allowed the enemy to go over the hill.
But obviously, if the MBTs know I can't hurt them, then it's no longer a deterrent or a support position to begin with.
Like I say, when World of Tanks has more complex armor models than your own,
World of Tanks is more balanced.
oh my god! Now that is a burn.
It's true though.
I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying.
The T-72B3 in War Thunder is more balanced than this game. Because the thing is, it's just a high tier MVP with extra armor compared to all the rest.
I mean, even World of Tanks has actually banned a bunch of reward tanks and premium tanks from some of their competitive, from ranked battles because they know they're too overpowered and it's like, yeah, fine, we'll ban them. But when that game is more fleshed out and balanced than your own.
I've literally had zero fucking impact on this match. Because it's just turned into a frontal fight, and being a tank destroyer, why should I be able to hurt
You don't
MBTs?
have the armor to engage with them.
Alright guys, let's up armor the Centauro.
Oh, look who's back from training.
I haven't gone to training.
Hi Jay.
I've just pushed a fucking sofa up 13 stairs.
Nice.
No, that's training.
Yeah, that's good training.
Identify target.
Okay, spotting me. I need to load heat for these guys.
Had you seen the first part, the price increases for PlayStation?
It's like
You mean where
€5
PlayStation is charging more euros than it's actually worth in euros and Microsoft actually got it right?
This is turned it into a TD versus TD spot game. It's gonna be awkward.
Microsoft made it worse for PlayStation. Because the leasing thing they do now also now includes EA Play. So you get EA Play, Xbox Game Pass,
I just want to shoot the goddamn Wilk.
and the console
Oh, there it is. Hey Wilk.
for €20 a month.
One.
I mean, that's
For
not
2
bad,
years, after
actually.
which the console is yours.
So it's a lease purchase agreement.
Identify.
Lease purchase agreement.
Bye, Wilk.
The €22 a month is for the Xbox
What AP?
Series S, and the Xbox Series X is €40 a month. And if you subtract the costs for the two subscription game services, you actually pay less for the console than if you were to buy it outright.
Does that
Come on.
Does that also include Xbox Live or whatever it's equivalent is now?
Well, it's become the Xbox Game Pass.
Well, you're not even having to pay for Xbox Live. You can just play.
And the Xbox Game Pass also works on PC.
Yeah, and
Have it.
Identify.
It
So you
was
get it for
very nice.
console and PC.
Honestly, it's a great deal.
Oh, it is. It absolutely
Whew,
is.
got him.
Which is why,
I mean, you're paying what, close to a tenner just for what
Xbox are going to win the cloud market. Xbox are just going to win the cloud space, let's be honest.
Well, I lived.
And then there is controllers. You can use PlayStation 4 controllers on the PlayStation 5 when
That's
playing
good.
games made for the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Makes sense.
You can use Xbox 360 controllers on the Xbox Series X.
Makes sense, because they need more money, Jeff, you know?
You can literally use 12-year-old controllers on the newest console.
Wait, what's my view range in my Centauro anyway? ...318 meters while moving with fucking... oh god... ...450 while stopped. What's an MBT that doesn't have? Wow, Leopard's basically... Okay, this is just a case of the blind leading the behind with the with regards to MBTs and TDs by the looks of it. That's pretty funny though. She's got some... Oh god. 15 fucking messages. Oh boy.
Well, you will do this to yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's be honest, Sophie, you signed up for this.
Could these people just stop being so fucking awkward and just tell me they want the porn?
I mean, my sympathy runs out at the point where it was self-inflicted in a manner that you knew what was going to happen.
I mean, I know what's going to happen, I just wish they just weren't so goddamn awkward about it.
I want porn, gimme.
You're here for the fat material, I know, just tell me instead of beating around the bush.
Yeah, well, 15-year-olds aren't that socially developed.
They're not 15-year-olds.
That would be illegal, Eddie.
Not to mention
Yeah,
this is
I'm
supposed to be an
sorry.
18 plus group.
I'm sorry, but in fact, I know at 15 I was sneaking onto the internet to look at porn.
I was going to need to look at porn. I was 13 years old. Jesus. Like, the moment you get internet, you're like, boobs, boobs. I'm so glad I have my copy-paste clipboard responses because this will take forever to reply to all these people. I have for a selection of 5 characters, one of which is my own and definitely looks the best. If you don't want my character, you can go.
You can also get these pictures in 4K, but that will require monetary.
Yeah. Honestly, the EMB is like 8 fucking megabytes. It's really nice to look at, but Jesus Christ, does it take forever to send. Also, sending pictures is faster on mobile than it is on computer for Facebook.
That's because it's Facebook.
That's because it's Facebook.
It generally prioritizes mobile users
Yes.
because that's 90% of their user base. And some
Also,
places
it's
even
also their
100.
target user base.
Hey Rox, when masturbating isn't beating around the bush kind of the...
Well, depends how much bush there actually is.
Yes. I do like that there's like manscaping ads now.
Well, there will be until someone on Twitter goes and screams patriarchy and then YouTube's going to delete them.
Why would people? Why would somebody scream patriarchy?
Why wouldn't they on Twitter?
Because somebody used the 3-letter word beginning with N.
Mum? What's my mum got to do with this?
Well, depending on how
Mum,
you
get the camera! Mummy! Mummy! For real though, like, I think it's about time that men were able to get good hygiene products. And by that, I mean actual hygiene products instead of the bullshit like shampoo and conditioner combined, which is like the worst
I
thing.
mean the 6-in-1.
Oh yeah, this.
Hair, body.
Oh god.
car, bitches,
Why?
floor.
Why?
Yeah.
If you say yeah one more time, I'm gonna.
Now you turn into a cat girl.
Yes, I will actually, and you won't enjoy it.
just ship him off to Korea and have done with that.
If you don't talk to me anymore, sir.
Don't talk to me.
She's
Either.
probably. She don't
Well,
talk to
it's
me anymore.
the only time I think Curry's spoken to me lately was to argue profusely about the state of season 6 of Ruby.
I'm just looking at that going, I don't even like the show in the first place.
Fair enough.
It's very funny for me to see people scream about it like that.
Identify target. Awful, thanks. What do you say?
I can't pen the back of an XM1A3 with my Sphinx's 40mm autocannon. Are you kidding me?
American bias.
I would like to back out of this conversation,
Well, it's
please.
not an MBT, so it's not allowed to actually be effective.
So, welcome to Balance 3.0.
I need to back up. I need to back the fuck up right now. The enemy has taken the hill, Anaz. I mean, for once, the other team has taken the hill. Also, for some reason, my wheels just blocked a 152mm heat shell. Okay. I mean, it wasn't even aimed for me, but all right. Let's get out of here. Can this thing spot me? I don't think it can.
Identify target.
Get spotted.
At least I know my view range and my camo is still good. I can still play the camo game, but if I can't pen the MBTs frontally with my missiles, my Sphinx has a drastically less ability to actually influence the game.
I would like to reiterate what Silent Stalker keeps saying. This is fine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's had that copy paste for the last 3 years.
Yeah, he has.
It used to be my signature when we still had a forum.
Identify.
The dog in the burning cafe.
Penetrated.
Yes, with Silent Stalker's face on it.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. You have actually got to be... Once the XM1A3 literally just turns his engine a little bit, I can't pen it anymore.
Identify target.
I have a 40mm fucking Bofors autocannon. The Sphinx has one of the best autocannons in the game, and it can't deal with a MBT engine that's slightly... Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I just penned an MBT frontally with missiles by aiming for the engine deck and threading the needle. Fucking Captain Torres of the Alicorn would be dating me right now. I mean, I want to go over there, but hi, Poland. Why are none of my missiles able to pen a Poland more?
Because that would ruin the MBT.
No. No, it's fine. You know. I can accept the heavily spaced armor of the Poland ball that is laden with composite and spaced armor to be able to bounce, to be able to absorb a.
You mean the body muscle?
Oh great, that fucking. Well, at least I did 4k damage in one game.
Hey, do you remember when the PL1 had MBT levels of
That was actually quite funny. It was the weirdest thing in existence, but in a way, it was actually kind of funny to see this chonky fucking light tank just plink, 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 and it like
just bounce.
it was so weird.
Millimeter shell.
It was so weird. I mean, it couldn't hurt anything, so it was basically a safety scissors tank. But it was funny to, regardless.
Yeah. And it was the pinnacle of the white trees. That
That was.
You struggled your way through some absolute lemons of light tanks after the Sheridan. Kind of. Well, you got the Sheridan, which was awesome. Then you got the Stingrays, which were a bit okay. And then you fought your way through the M8s.
It's definitely a weird experience.
And then the land of the PL1, which was this
Absolutely
like
broken.
AFB level stealth tank with MBT on.
That did not make any goddamn sense. 4k damage. Top of the team. I got top of the team for landing a couple of missile hits with a fucking Sphinx. Really? Total potential damage should have been 9k.
The autocannon on the Sphinx is made by CDA International, which is a subsidiary of GIAT and Royal Ordnance.
Jesus.
That's a lot of names.
Well, Giat is French.
GIAT is the French
Is it?
military.
Is it Gia or Gaia?
Yeah, and Royal Ordnance is I presume British.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
British Royal Ordnance. And the company that makes the 40mm that is used on both the Sphinx and the Jaguar, also to be fitted on the Ajax and the Warrior at some point.
maybe.
Is made by CDA.
I do have to
International,
admit the
which is
point
owned
of
by
a heavy, slow. I mean like 252mm at penetration, 150 meters, and like 80 damage. Like compare this, it is like twice the amount of damage of a 30mm and significantly higher pen. And if I can't do that, then what the fuck is a?
It also uses telescoped ammunition.
Interesting. That is actually quite interesting. Thank you for saying that, Jeff.
By the way, Spitfire. When Silent Stalker does play the game, what does he normally play?
He plays an MBT and fires HE at people for the beams.
Oh, no, I meant back before this.
Before 3.0?
Yeah.
Well, he killed me by firing a HE at me in an MBT. Do you remember that?
So no wonder he loves this patch.
No, he did it just to annoy me. He literally sat at the back of the map just slinging HE at me in my T64 in his T64 the entire match. At one point he hit me for 800 damage and set off an ammo rack, to which I fucking screamed. And then
My original question: what did he usually play?
pretty much an MBT all the time. He's not a
Because
dev. He's a content creator. I would not expect SS to have any real opinion regarding balance in the game, except for concepts and regarding the feedback of players.
Apart from he probably loves the current balance because it's MBT centric.
I don't think he even plays.
Just to-
He's honestly, he's too busy to play the game.
Well, I mean, didn't you end up playing against him last stream or stream before that?
We did, but that was literally the first day of the patch. He did it just to like fuck around and everything. For real though, oh shit, I'm in a game. No, I got a game! I was enjoying this and I realised I have to actually play. For real though, I think if I end up having to do reviews, I think I want to review the Sphinx first. The Sphinx has always been a vehicle I have absolutely loved. It's just... It's just such a unique and
Fox got
fun
words.
little thing. Wait, basically, I used to play. I used to enjoy the BMP more than the Fox. But that's because I enjoyed the BMP because I could take a battle scout role, while the Fox was more of a traditional scout role. You know.
Not only that, but the Fox couldn't actually drive around the corner.
No, the Fox can actually drive around the corner. It's like, honestly, the Fox is the equivalent of a middle-aged 55-year-old British man with heart disease trying to sprint around a corner. It just kind of just runs around and slams straight into a lamppost while screaming obscenities at the nearest French person. Actually, that's quite accurate for a Fox. It is. Prove me wrong. But yeah, honestly, this Fox, I think the Fox, the MGM, and the X123 have always been my tier 10s. Have always been my favourite tier 10s. I mean, I was the first person to figure out how ridiculously...
Fox, tier 10?
No, the Sphinx, you fucking lobotomite.
You said Fox twice.
No,
You said Fox and then you corrected yourself and in the correction you said...
Well, we were talking about the Fox. What else do you expect me to say? I've spotted the fuck.
Identify target.
Is he out doing this with Clark? I need to get out of here. They're going to be coming round for the... I mean, I think they are. If they're not, I think I can hurt them, but at the same time, do I really want to take that kind of risk? Let me see if I can maybe get a side shot in or two. Cheeky side shot, maybe. Nah, shit, the clerk's coming. No, he isn't. He's all the way down. Can I get him? I'll see if I can, but you know that literally, like, AGTMs are, like, basically just kind of like a wet paper tissue firing at the enemy. It's kind of... I think just providing scouting information for now is probably going to be the best idea, so they don't know I'm here. I mean, I could potentially hit this object for 640. Really? I get instantly spotted when I fire him. That's unfortunate.
Frustrating and realistic.
Identify.
I mean, like, fuck, I can stealth fire in him. I fire at the green.
Remember, green is not a guaranteed pen, it's only a 50-50.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you or something.
Identify target.
Oh, fuck me, there's... Oh, shit, dude! Oh, he missed. Oh, I dodged. Oh, I'm getting out of here.
Some more interesting info. The cannon was first shown off in 2010 on the Sphinx, which in French service would have been called the EVRC Scorpion.
I would actually prefer that as a designation. That sounds
These things
badass
were
as
not
fuck.
tested and are
The Scorpion is ready. Oh wait, that's my inner CNC.
Mainly Jaguar, using the same armament and ATGMs.
Well done, Wilk. Somehow I feel on a relatively close environment map, the whole point of playing a spotter is somewhat redundant. Well, I was going to say mood, but redundant is more classy. And it makes me sound significantly more intelligent than I actually am. I like to think of myself as someone who can actually count up from 1 to 10. I think that's about the limit of my
At the same
intelligence.
time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Because I feel the standard MBT player in this game, in your game, probably can't.
No, these guys are all relatively intelligent. It's just that they have such a power advantage over me that. I feel like this thing should get a double tap because, unlike all the others, it can't effectively break through APS reliably. Where's the outdo though? I think I know where he is. I think the outdo is gonna one-shot me actually. He's gonna fucking pish me and I'm gonna explode. I fucking know it's gonna happen. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hey outdo. I bet you I'm gonna get fucking pished. Oh shit. Okay, see ya. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. Can't run away. I'm dead. I'm so fucking dead. No, he missed. Dodgy-roo. That was a waste of my fucking time. Imagine ambushing an MBT and doing damage. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Another interesting thing is that the Jaguar is slated to replace both the VCAC with HOTS, the ERC-90 and the AMX-10 RC in French service.
Interesting. Alright, time to provide spotting.
With the French ordering 248 of them and Belgium ordering 60.
From the XM. So if he's the furthest one forward, I should be able to outspot the rest. I say should, though.
Oh, and the USA is going for another round of arms sales to Taiwan for 7 billion.
Yeah.
According to the people saying that this is going to happen, 7 major weapon systems, including drones, anti-missile systems, and air defense systems.
So Modern Warfare package, okay.
How long could this thing spend underwater anyway?
So, how long before the Chinese counter by harassing a US carrier group in the China Seas?
They weren't actually too mad about it. They were mad that a US Congress official showed up.
Hey Star, how you doing, sweetie? I miss you.
Memorial service
fucking
for can't pronounce the man's name in Taiwan.
I can't even fucking pen it with my other cannon. Are you kidding me?
What's a memorial service for the first Prime Minister of Taiwan?
So if I hit him with my older cannon, I'm not going to pen him. If I hit him with my missile, I'm just going to get spotted and die. This is a serious fucking dilemma. Also, they're spotting. Still woke as well. I'm spotting him. What the fuck are they shooting? Okay, I need to get out of here. Like right fucking now. We need to boogie. I know the MBT view range has been drastically reduced, but at the same time, because this fucking guy shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. Hellshot, what kind of name is that? That's the kind of name I put out for myself on Xbox Live.
And Xbox Live was good.
Xbox Live was good. I bet if I push up again, they're going to be right fucking there waiting for me. Fucking no, that was going to be in a...
Everyone fucked your mom, and after match you were a cheater.
Don't break any bushes now. Where is he? He's hidden by something, isn't he? If I wasn't a mod, I would gladly tell these guys where to shove it. So he's not over there. I mean, I've got 120 fucking seconds. I've got like almost 2 minutes to figure this out. I know that the K2 is capping, and I'm not sure where the XM103 is. The K2 is capping. The Wilt's going to be in Overwatch. There is a K2. I'm spotted for you now.
Assuming everybody's playing dead.
Yeah. Question is, where's the XM103 though? So the K2's moved out of position to get away from me. Which means he should have his back to me. What the fuck just spotted me? Is it the Wilk? I don't know. I'm somewhat terrified now.
Identified. Awful tank.
I think something free is. Great. I got outspotted. Tank destroyers are supposed to be blind. Tank destroyer outspots an AFE. Okay then. Best MBTs, best AFE setup in the game, still outspotted by TD. Fantastic game design, 10 out of 10.
I can feel that salt.
You'd be fucking salty as well.
Oh, I am.
Must admit, I could have handled that better, but at the same fucking time, like... It's just incredibly annoying. Right. Wait for Sphinx to come up. Time for the copy paste responses. NPCs are friends. Right. Damage done. Basically, fuck all. 1800 spot damage isn't bad though, but I could have done a hell of a lot better. Can I change the camo? Also, my jaw hurts. That looks quite nice, actually. About the Canadian. That looks good. I think I'm going to swap this to Murdoch. Yeah, that actually looks rather nice. I think AW probably has the best camo out of the games. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to get sometimes. I think I'll go for Russian Arctic. And we'll go for a double French flag. For real though, I do have to question the point of this thing's autocannon if I can't deal with MBTs of it. Like for instance, against an Armada, really? Okay, an Armada somehow has 271mm of armor on the engine deck, so the only place I can pen it reliably is on the back wheel. So this kind of... So if it's travelling away from me at 300 meters, I can't do anything to an Armada. About the missile. That's a very suspicious armor model. What about next
I like how the Armada is like impenetrable right until that's dirty to me.
What kind of bullshit steel is that? Somebody free though, like I mean, I can understand the Generation 3 armor providing significant protection, but at the same time, Interesting. This is not adding up to what I've experienced in game.
Holy fuck, you have 17 people watching.
+2 on Twitch. This is the average numbers for me now, Jeff. I'm the only fucking person playing PvP.
Ah, yeah, that explains.
For real though, I think if I have to figure out how to play games, I think I'm not sure where all of the other classes sit in terms of how they're supposed to affect the games now, you know? I can hear clicking somewhere, is that me?
They're supposed to sit around with the dicks out waiting for the MVPs to finish the game for them.
Oh yeah, thanks MVPs.
Unless you happen to be that random tank destroyer with E10P or whatever, and you run an auto reload and you just sit there at the back of the map just blasting them out at MVPs.
It's not successful. Just put lol and hopefully end the conversation there. I think I should probably play an MBT though. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna play an Armada. Mr. Bombastic with Alexander Cortez so I can roll maximum damage. That could work actually, when I think about it. Who the fuck tagged me on Discord? Oh. That was an announcement from Renner. We'll be playing a game of Among Us. Lay you the breath. Okay.
What's you playing today?
Oh no. It was an announcement for tomorrow.
It's with that.
Mm-hmm. Could do. Christ, I have so much shit to go to. I would also like to be able to sleep tonight. Last night I basically pulled an all-nighter. I haven't done anything more than a nap for 45 minutes in the past 52 hours, and it's fucking killing me.
Stop making porn for people.
I'm not making porn for people. I literally just wasn't able to sleep. Like, I was tired, but my body was like, no, sleep bad. Why am I not getting games? Hey Tank.
Hello.
We are not getting games.
Welcome to the shit show.
How many people are in the room?
Nobody, just me.
Oh.
I don't trust the size of the matchmaking spread at the moment to give me proper games. Also, the Sphinx is unable to penetrate an Armada from the side, which is the most pathetic fucking thing ever.
It's only... It has 1100 millimeters of pen. It should have more.
No, the Sphinx is autocannon.
Oh. Well, we already knew
Somehow
that.
the Sphinx's missile can go through the Armada's side array though, which is actually incredibly suspicious to me.
They specifically said that side array will no longer. It's all rolled homogeneous, all of it.
On the Armada?
What?
They did it for all the tanks from what I...
No, the XM1A3 side armor is like... The XM1A3 has double fucking plated Gen 3 array. It's like, what the fuck did they... The XM1A3 side armor is tougher than its front. It's...
Well, yeah, that's always been the XM1A3.
Yeah, it's always been the XM1A3 and its ridiculous ass side armor.
I mean, the only other tank that had more ridiculous ass side armor was the fucking race car.
Ariete.
No, the race car. Ariette's side armor was cheese. Now Spaghetti's god. Give praise.
Actually, the M1A2 Abrams has better side armor than the has better armor than the Ariete does.
Well, yeah, I'm just talking about Ariette no longer suck. Give praise to Ariette. Give praise for it has a better reload than even the Degman.
Also, my cat has
That
been
is a
asleep
feat.
this entire time. Reggie! Also, this was supposed to be a review stream for the BVP. I played it one game and completely forgot about it. If that doesn't sum up
what'd
how
you
I feel
use?
about it, I use the single autocannon with the pair of missiles. Because, you know, if I use the double autocannon, I'm useless against MBTs. If I use the missiles, I can't do anything mobile. So naturally, the single autocannon with the missiles is
I'm gonna
The
just,
missile barrage
take care, everyone.
Take A2,
It's like
heavy.
an IT-1, but better.
It is, but at the same time, the IT-1 actually has armor, so you can do that. Well, it has an unmanned turret thing.
Wait, they buffed the IT-1's armor?
I don't know. I haven't played it. There's so many vehicles to play in not enough time.
I mean, the XM1 is a god again.
I think Summon 3 has always been good though.
No, I'm talking about the Tier 6 XM1.
Oh yeah. I think
That's
it might.
God now.
I think it's because of the model changes rather than the vehicle itself intentionally being buffed. The same with the T-72B.
Yeah, the T-72B, I honestly think that what they did with that is it's basically the same one as the training one. The, like, impenetrable training T-72.
Yeah. It can be penned by 800mm heat and the Leopard 2 AV's 120mm gun, which is Tier 7 weaponry. I think it is definitely just the case of it being an overbuff model rather than it being intentional.
Yeah, I mean,
Unfortunately-
honestly though, I'd be perfectly fine with, like, its turret ring being weak on the XM1, and if you're base hugging it, you can have the upper plate.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
definitely.
it shouldn't be like the M1 Abrams where there's just this big fucking green spot right in front of where the commander sits. Like,
Whoa, I just slid in the mother. Hello.
how's the wheel driving? I haven't played with any of the wheeled vehicles.
It seems to be alright. K2. Did K2 get over there? Yeah. I can't pen a K2 when it's in hydro down mode. Interesting.
There's a lot of tanks you can't do that with, but Fish is now like the ultimate counter around to everything.
Makes perfect sense. No wonder why the K2 got such good figures last match. I can't fucking pen it. Is it slightly? Yeah, I can't actually do anything to him. This is that is fucking annoying.
That is.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna get flanked and killed by all these motherfuckers. K2 come around.
Yeah, certain autocannons kind of got.
Yeah, I'm fucking dead. Joy. I would like to get out of here, please. Christ. Ugh. So just go. Wait. The K2 was pointing his hull armor down, and I couldn't pen him. Oh dear God, what have they done? Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me.
What?
The K2 is impenetrable if you just put the hydro down. Like, you can't pen it with... Well, you can pen it with heat, but...
Look at it with Fish though.
Yeah, but I don't...
That's literally the only thing that counters it.
Oh yeah, but I don't want to drive the Challenger 2 at-do all the time.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, actually no, there would be one more counter, and that's called Pele.
Did they actually look at this?
Short answer, no.
No.
Long answer, they didn't give a fuck. I seriously think they just did not care. Because, I mean, you have to take special consideration with vehicles like those that can hydro their hulls.
You do have to wonder if anybody actually tested this.
No.
I tried to. I didn't have a lot of time, but I can definitely tell you that whoever the super testers were or whatnot, or the devs, they just didn't care. I honestly think they have their own complete idea what they want, and they're just rolling with it.
Also, the AC-130 drone can be shot down with AGDMs from can be shot down by javelins.
That's actually pretty awesome.
That is actually pretty funny. I mean, I have to admit that's going to take some dedication and time to do, but I'm
think about
I'm
it,
okay
though.
with that.
That just makes sense. It's basically like Stinger lock.
Yeah,
Launch.
basically. Wait, can a javelin even fire at air targets?
I don't think it can, but I mean, hey, if it can lock, I think an air target's too fast for it to lock. But
I mean, a slow-moving propeller plane, maybe. Can it fire
I think
helicopters?
I think it can lock onto helicopters. And that counts as an air target.
Yeah. This is getting increasingly weird.
It's got a seeker head on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look it up right now.
You know, I think my consumption of coffee has reached its limits, and I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to try and stream this tomorrow and see if we can get some like review footage for the BVP, but for now, we are somewhat nearing the self-imposed bedtime, so probably a good idea. Alright guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. And as always, thanks for coming. I'm sorry this hasn't really been the greatest stream in the world. I'm still trying to figure out how to play this. So sorry if it hasn't really been up to the usual good games I get. That's on me. But for anyway...
I think it's more onto the game being completely broken than you not being good.